measurements are only statistics, and statistics lie. This is an ad for 2 pieces of cotton, leather, and rubber. This is an ad for Nike women's aerobic shoes. So let's pretend that I'm the vice president of marketing for Nike, okay? And you will be my prospective customer, all right? So, do you have $150? You're sitting in the platinum seats. I know you have $150. Okay, work with the speaker here. Say yes. Okay, I qualified her. Took a little bludgeoning, but I qualified her. If you give me the $150, I will give you 2 pieces of cotton, leather, and rubber manufactured in Asia under somewhat suspect conditions. Okay? That's not exactly the pitch that's used for Nike women's aerobic shoes. Nike is making 2 pieces of cotton, leather, rubber stand for efficacy, power, and liberation. They are giving meaning to 2 pieces of cotton, leather, and rubber. Make meaning. Step 1. Great innovators need to be able to pitch. Pitch for approval, pitch for capital, pitch for partnerships, pitch to recruit. Key to pitching is to first customize your introduction. Somehow show that you know where you are, who you're talking to. This is an example of something that I did. This is the washer and dryer in my house. The scenario here is that I was in Brazil to talk to the Latin American management of LG. And unfortunately, I hadn't thought this through, so I was already in Brazil when I figured out, you know, guy, you're talking to LG and you have an LG washer and dryer. You should have had a picture so you could put it in your presentation. So then I figured, well, you know, I have my 2 sons. I invoke a little reciprocation and guilt. I send them a text message, both of them saying, you know what, take the iPhone 4 that Dad bought you. Get off Call of Duty and Halo that Dad bought you. Go downstairs in the house that Dad bought you. And take a picture of the LG washer and dryer that Dad bought you. Send it to me right away. I'm about to make a speech. So about 20 minutes go by. No pictures. No pictures. So my older son is Nick. My younger son is Noah. So this is the text message that happens. My message is in green. Nick, did you get my text messages? He responds. Noah said he got the messages. He took the pictures. By the way, since you're talking to LG, can you get us TV? Welcome to my life. Welcome to my life. That's what it takes to customize a speech sometimes. Let me show you more pictures. So, excuse me. The point here is that when you start this presentation, try to have something that's special for the audience. That's the key. Second point. You need to add value. When you pitch, you need to add value. There are, I think, fundamentally 3 ways to add value. First of all, information. What just happened? What just happened? If your iPhone cracked for $30, they'll replace the back. The second thing you can do to provide value is to provide insights. What just happened and what does it mean? The third thing is to provide assistance. What to do to make this bad thing not happen to you or make this good thing happen to you. So when you pitch, you should always be adding value. And the third thing I like to recommend is that you follow the 10-20-30 rule pitching. PowerPoint. This works this way. First, the optimal number of slides in a PowerPoint presentation is 10. 10. Not 50 or 60. 10. You'll be lucky to get 10 points across in the pitch. Now, some of you may be keeping track, and you may be wondering, Guy, you know, I hate to tell you, but you're way past 10. You're at number 40 right now. How is it that you're telling us to use 10 and you're number 40? Let me explain. You are not me. Okay. So, 10 slides. You should be able to give those 10 slides in 20 minutes. I understand you have an hour meeting, but let's face it, 95% of the world is using that other operating system, and that other operating system takes 40 minutes to work with the projector. Okay? So I had to write this rule to fit most people. So, Macintosh people, you will have 60 minutes. Other people, you have 20. 10 points, 20 minutes, and the optimal size font is roughly 30 points. If you use 8, 10, or 12, you will be tempted to put a lot of text. Then what you'll do is read your text. The problem with this is one slide into your presentation, the audience will figure out this bozo is reading the slides verbatim. I can read his slides faster to myself, and this bozo can read them to me. I'll just read it to myself. And you lose your audience. So what you want to do is use a very large font, 30 points minimum. A rule of thumb, figure out who the oldest person is in your audience, divide his or her age by 2. You're pitching to 60-year-old people, divide by 2, 30. 50-year-old people, divide by 2, 25. Someday you may be pitching a 16-year-old venture capitalist. At that point, God bless you. Use the 8